All right, are we back on YouTube? Can everybody see me? I don't know what's going on with that dual stream issue. It's still not working. So let's see if we can get just YouTube going, man. Oh man, what a bummer. I don't know why it won't stream to both and stay stable. We've been doing that for so long. This was an older one. Okay, so you guys got to come to the new stream. Let's delete this one. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, it looks like the new one's good. Okay, let's broadcast this over here under announcements. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, it's fine now. When it's just one, when it's not to Twitch and YouTube, then we're good. Still need to figure that out. I mean, we were streaming to both for so long, no issues, and now all these problems. Anyways, we've got Silver and Blood right now. We're gonna do some summons. We got a lot of credits from when we played beta. We got 1.5 times back, so we've got a lot of summons to do. Let me put this out again. Hold on. Okay, they should lead them to the right place. Let's double check this. Since we had two going on. Yeah, that's the right one. All right. We are good. Hope everybody's going to make their way here. Shows that we're live on this one. Let's go and delete the other one. Wait. We can hear me. We can hear me. I hear myself. All right, that one's gone. Okay, let's see if we can get those guys back in here from that other stream that wasn't working. While we do that, we'll shout out on a few other places over here on the Silver and Blood community to let them know that we're streaming. There we go. Come and join me, guys. Let's have some fun. How many people do they have in their Discord right now? Looks like they've got 1,000 people in there live. I don't know total. Game discussion. Okay, I just spammed all their Discord. I don't know if they're gonna like that. We'll see. We'll see if they like that or not. If it's possible to re-roll, yeah, you can re-roll in this game. You can. Different emails. You can go in as a guest. I saw when I was going in on my tablet, it looked like you could go in as a guest. Since you're gonna get a guaranteed summon at your first 10 summons, you're going to get a guaranteed SSR on your first 10 summons. I got 2 SSRs on my first, my second 10 summon as well. So my first 22 SSRs, which is pretty damn good. And I think we're rocking a couple more SSRs. Not any of the top tier ones yet. But, let's see, where are we at with our current vampires, werewolves, and zealots, right? Church zealots. Yo, Midnight, what's up, my man? It's going good. Did you do any summons, Midnight? So far I've got this guy. I have no idea how to say his name. The Balt. Whatever it is. Noah's the starting guy that we have that does like the cone attack. He gets health back for damage that he does is really his main thing. Hattie. Hattie right here is supposed to be pretty good. She's an assassin. She knocks back their attack. Like lowers their attack, so it doesn't do as much damage, and she kind of taunts them for a period of time. We've got our healer. Like, this is the only healer you're going to start out with, the SR healer. We've got an SR tank, which is really good. She does shields on herself based off of physical defense. I always got this girl. I got this girl, Risa, last time in beta, and I don't really like her. Look how big her jugs are in this picture. Like, they're just like too big, and she's a nun with the brass knuckles. I thought she had brass knuckles on before. But even in this picture, it looks like they're it looks like there's a nipple down here and nipple up there. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on to something else. So we got our Archer girl. I really like her as a SR. She always seemed to be very, very solid. We got the Onion Knight dude, Sir Gadrick. There were a few other SRs that I played with, but we're going to do a lot of summons, so we should get some SSRs, some really good ones. And we got an SSR tier list over on my Discord, so come and join us in Discord. You'll be able to see all of that there. I'm hoping to get Lamia and Van Helsing. Seth is pretty high on this list too. I don't think unless she's a healer. If she's a healer, I played her last time. I did have her in beta. I had Bella. I like Bella. I love the girl with the dolls. They don't have her very high on this tier list, but I always thought that she was extremely, extremely strong. The one that pulls out the dolls and the one that does the coffins, always very strong. I think she's a healer. I think Seth is a healer. And if she's the SSR healer, then yeah, she's going to be really good. Seth is OP. You had her in beta. I can't remember. Is she a healer? It looks like she is. Then I had her in beta too. If she was the SSR healer that I had that was doing really well. I like the one defender too. Let me bring this over so you guys can see what I'm looking at at the same time. Open that link up. Okay, you guys check this out. So Lamia, is that how you say your name? She was in like a special event summon. I think she should be on a banner right now. I saw something about some kind of banner for her or something special for her with signing up with the game. Van Helsing is always solid. I had him in beta. Everybody else said that he was great in beta. This Bella, is Bella the one with the dolls? Whoever had the dolls, man, I thought she was excellent. She did true damage. I think she was broken. It wasn't just dolls. She also did these little bone statues that shot out some like bolts that did true damage. We got a healer. Any kind of SSR healer you get is going to be amazing. I think these two are SSR healers. Now, these other SSRs, the Transcendent Noah, the Transcendent Hattie, those are all very, very hard to get. They're 0.8% chance to get those. Like, we'll go over and look at the percentages, but the SSRs aren't that hard to get. But those, there's like 8 of them. Those are pretty hard to get. This guy right here, this tank that does tanking based off of defense, I thought was really good. There's a tank that does tanking versus magic down here. This guy, didn't really like him very much. He was okay, but I really like this tank one off of defense. Off of physical damage much more than the one off of magic damage. I thought he had a lot more going on with him. I think he does some like self-healing maybe, or maybe some shields as well. Nicole's an assassin. This is an assassin. I've got the wolf assassin right now. Where'd she go? Where is the wolf girl assassin? What's her name? This one? Hattie? Where is she on this list? Now this list is from beta. They said like this is the most updated tier list from beta, but who knows? So hopefully we'll be able to summon a lot of these and test them out ourselves, right? It's always fun to test them out yourself. I don't see Hattie here. I see Transcendent. Is she down lower? Because she does attack gauge reduction. There she is at B tier. She does an attack gauge reduction and she provokes for a little bit of time. And she's an assassin, so she'll go out there and take down, you know, one target. So we'll see. And this guy does a lot of AoE damage, the one that I pulled. This one right here. So I like him. But we should assume that like all the harder ones to get are gonna be, you know, really high tiered. Are gonna be really strong, right? High up there on the tier list. She's not as good as you don't think. Yeah, but I think she's gonna be good. I mean, it's not like they're trash, right? We're not talking about trash summons here. We're talking about SSRs. Now, we're not talking about the best SSRs, because again, I think the best SSRs are going to be the ones that have... Where's a list we can look at here for summons? Yeah, see these down here? These are the 0.08% chance. Holy crap. It's not even 0.8. It's 0.08% for these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And then, of course, the other SSRs are 0.13. Well, we get a 4% chance. 4% chance for it to drop, but then within it, with so many that there are, that's the odds to get whatever in the 4%. So 4% is not bad to get an SSR, right? Yeah, but it's only 4%. It's not. This is once you hit SSR, this is your chance to get one of the really special ones, the transcendent ones. But 4% is not bad because, like I said, your first 10 pull, right when you start playing the game, your first 10 pulls free, you're going to get an SSR. I got another SSR on my second 10 pull. And then here, you're going to get a guaranteed SSR on your first 10 pull as well. And we've got scrolls to do this with. We got 20 scrolls here to play around. And I thought there was going to be another banner with Lamia in there, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the rewards one because you can select. Open to select an SSR vessel. And remember, we need, like with these SSRs, we need 3. Once you have 3, then you unlock to be able to max them out. Like to get their level all the way up. Otherwise, they're going to be stuck at level, like max level 80, maybe? Let me see. Like if you only have 1 copy. So eventually, even with 1 copy of an SSR, you'll later on, you'll get back that experience. Like you'll lower them down. You'll take them back down to level 1, and you'll probably level up some SSR that you can take up even higher. Like this SSR can go up to 160 because I got 3 copies. Like you'll get multiple copies of the SRs, and then the SSRs will take time to get multiple copies. So she can only go up to level 80. So once we get to the point to where we're really taking all of our people above level 80, we'll probably reset her level, and start using an SR that we have multiple copies of. Unless they're just so insanely strong. And they won't be. They won't be unless we can really take them up. And we've got some gear selector tickets. Not a lot of them. I think we have like 1 really strong one for some gear. This one for sure. But I don't know what class we're going to... Like, we got to see. Like, if we pull Van Helsing, if we pull somebody like that, then we'll get the type of gear that goes on that hero, and we'll level it up. Same thing with this gear. And I think we have 1 more maybe somewhere around... maybe it's just those 2 or 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. Okay, good enough though. Because we're not even to the dungeons to where we can farm gear, so that's good. Now, reset did just happen. Reset happened at 9 p.m. my time. So let's grab some of this stuff. This daily special summons here for 99 cents. Now, the reason why I have $600 worth of summons, or at least $600 to spend, is because you got like a 1.5 rebate. Whenever you played beta, you got a rebate on that. So I must have spent, you know, $400 or so. Yeah, I had to spend $400 to get this. We've already got this as a 30-day. So I went around and bought a lot of things already. I pretty much bought almost everything except for this. Like this is just always the basic kind of most expensive gems. But there are first-time purchases for double. But we've got 31,000 right now. And we still got $350 to spend. So with that 350, isn't there a banner coming? I could swear there's a banner coming up. Oh, we could get some more deals here. Monthly and weekly. Yeah. Okay, this is where we'll spend our money then. We'll come over here to the monthly deals. This will give us 40 summons. Plus this. Like these shards are really good to get in the shop. Once you have enough currency, like once you get maxed out heroes, even an SR, once you have 3 copies of an SR and you summon another SR, you'll get currency to use in this shop. It's this currency right here. The spirit scraps. Some spirit scraps. Once you have those spirit scraps, you start buying these. Like the perfect shard. The perfect shard is going to give us a really good SSR. Right? The best we can get. She's wild. Have you guys played this game? I know Midnight. I know you've played it. Let me catch back up. You got Van Helsing toward the end of beta? Yeah, I got him too. He's good, man. He's really good. You got 2 Transcendent already? Like right now? Will pop up in a few days? Ah, so we should save for her, right? I wonder what kind of currency we'll need to summon on her banner. I'm sure these guys will do it. The moon tiers. I'm sure we'll let us summon there. I would think. Because here we have to use scrolls. But we can only do 20 summons and this will go away. So once you have these 20 scrolls, we're done. And these are for your friends. Like anybody on your friends list, you start to send these ribbons and you can do ribbon summons here. So nothing special there. So we do need a banner because once we do 20 here, this is gone and then we're stuck with this normal one. But we have 218 scrolls to do. So we should do pretty well. 4% chance to get a legendary, sure. But there's also this embrace bonus so that we can actually pick whatever we want. Can we pick a Transcendent here? I don't think so, but they've got Van Helsing. Right, so we could grab Van Helsing. Hopefully we get one copy, then we can grab another copy so we can take him up higher. Joan? Where is she on the list? Where is she on a tier list? I didn't play her. I don't remember playing her. Oh, I see her down here at the bottom. She's kind of lower down there. Well, we could get Seth. And if Lamia is going to be on a banner summon soon. She's not here, is she? She's got that little cross on her eye, right? Or this little blood symbol on her eye. Yeah, she's not in this summons. Oh, that looked like her, but no, that's the wolf one. Hattie. Yeah, I didn't get her either, but she's not high on this list. But who knows if this list is right. Yeah, I'm in the CC chat too. They're going to do something with the CC program. Actually, the person managing the content creator program has been really active today, which is a good sign because we've been trying to get a hold of this person, Iris. I don't know if it's a male or female, but I've been trying to get a hold of this person for a really long time. They're working out what they're going to do for the content creator program, so we really don't know anything about it. They had a test server before the game went live just a few days ago, but then they closed out that test server. So I'm hoping as a content creator, we can get on the test server so we don't have to spend $30,000 to unlock everything. We can do it all on the test server and test everything there. And then I hope they have, you know, a nice content creator program. That'd be good. Be good for all of us. So we'll see. We'll see what they come up with. Black Knight, what's up, my man? Black Knight in the house. Good to see you. Driznak, if her banner comes up in a couple days, then we'll get her then because right now she's not even here. She's not even active for us to get. I didn't play Selena either. She looks pretty wild. Okay, so if we get enough for that one, maybe she's on this one. Maybe this will have higher. Nope, it's the same. And obviously there's no Transcendent ones on here. How did you get 2 Transcendent already? You had to hit Legendary and then you had to get really lucky with hitting Legendary. I mean, 4% chance to get Legendary is not bad, but man, good job. Coming in the day after. Yeah, but Marvel Mythic Mayhem is not good. Has anybody played that? I played it twice in beta, and with only being able to field 3 heroes, it's so boring. It's so incredibly boring. I don't know. And then like other people that tried it in my Discord, they all said the same thing. Like I didn't say anything to them. They just came back and said, "Hey, I played it for like a day. It just wasn't my thing," and they moved on from it. I think MMM. Marvel Mythic Mayhem is a really bad miss for them. I don't know what they were thinking when they came out with only 3 heroes and the battles just don't seem that interesting when you're fighting with those heroes. If you were fielding 5 heroes, then it would be fun. Maybe you could get some combinations in there, do some fun things, actually see some heroes do some work. But, you know, compared to something like Marvel Strike Force to where you can have an ungodly amount of heroes out and play. I mean, you field 8, but even in Marvel Strike Force, you can have so many ads come in there that it just gets crazy. Now, I do think Marvel Strike Force, especially now since it's been out for so many years, is a lot. But Marvel Mythic Mayhem only having 3 is not cool. Like it's very boring. Pretty decent with their CCs. They are. Mutin is when it comes to Watcher of Realms. Now, I don't know how they're going to be here in this game. It's not going to be. It's not the same people. It's not the same group of people, you know? I actually just talked to the Watcher of Realms people recently. They said they're going to do a big sponsored thing for next month. They're pushing a whole bunch of stuff next month for some big anniversary or some big update. What's the playstyle like? Lone Wolf, what's going on, man? It's like a real-time gacha game, gacha play style, but you get attacked by multiple sides pretty often. So I'll show you the gameplay. Let's do some summons first so we can get some cool SSRs, and then we'll go into the gameplay because I need to push. I really need to push. We haven't unlocked everything yet. We've been, I just downloaded and got everything going today while I was playing some other games, so... And we just had reset 34 minutes ago, so I'm trying to grab everything we can. And we did see those shop deals. Let's go back to those shop deals and see what's worth buying. Okay, none of these are summons. We already got the summon for it. We've got the weekly embrace for 490. Why is this one different? We're getting 320. 300. Isn't that the exact same deal? But one says 600. One says 550. I guess this is different. 2 blue boxes. Yeah, okay. 8. Oh, this is for the perfect though. Like this is a guaranteed once we have 50. Let's see what monthly gives us. That's 50 right there. That's a guaranteed right there for $29.99. It says perfect shard 2, right? Yeah, perfect shard 1 is 50 again. Well, hell, man, we got to go for those. You're playing Marvel Strike Force, King Arthur Legends Rise, Silver and Blood. Great, welcome. Fiddling around with Dragonair right now. We'll see how Dragonair goes. I really don't have high hopes for Dragonair. We'll play it. We'll play it and see what happens. So this is really a guaranteed SSR for... Let's open this one first, because if this is $19.99 for anybody that's a low spender for 800% discount, this will be a perfect pack to buy. So let's buy this right now. Let's go over to our bag. Was this the perfect? We're at 95. Yeah, I mean, this is a guaranteed SSR for $19.99. Fredrich. He's part of the Radiant Light, so he's a human. I mean, we're 5 away. We're 5 away from another one. Man, that's cheap. $19.99 for a guaranteed SSR. That's pretty damn cheap for any low spender. So make sure you guys go in there and check out that shop deal there. Let's go back. Which one was it? It wasn't the shop deal. It was under the boutique. Okay, it was under monthly. Okay, the second one is monthly embrace. That's just the embrace. These are just summons along with a possibility of an SSR. So pretty good, right? We get an SR, SSR, and a possibility, but it's only 20. It's not 50. We need 50 of those to open. This is another 50 for $29.99. Not as cool as $19.99, but we're going to get that. And get another one. Monthly Perfect Shard 3. Ooh, we get 2 of them here. There's another $100. Monthly Embrace for some more summons and 10. This is 5 perfect. This will give us another summon for $54. All right, let's go. The weekly, what do we have? Do we have more perfect? 10 perfects. All right, let's see how many we got right now. Oh man, 4 SSRs right here. Come on, Van Helsing, Lamia. Lamia's not here though, right? We already decided that, right? We already discussed that. She's not here until a few days till that banner comes up. So Van Helsing along with a healer. We need a sweet healer. Who was it, Seth? Where's Seth at? What does she look like? Is she here? Where's that list going? Seth? I don't think she's in here. She's got like a little cow in the back. Yeah, I don't see her. Maybe she's going to come out later. Glad you got back the amount you spent in beta. You got back 1.5 that you spent in beta. We should have spent more. Says his account is cooldown. I don't know. I've never tried to re-roll. It said your account's on cooldown. Did you use a different email or did you use a guest account? If you can go in as a guest account, can't you then just kind of delete the information? Anybody else know? Josh is asking about re-rolling and it says it's on cooldown. Stu, been watching the channel since Raid Shadow Legends days. Glad to see you grown. Hey, man, thanks. Japan treating me is great, man. I've been here for what, 8 years? Over 8 years. I love Japan. I love it. Kane. I don't remember playing him in beta. Nicole, we've already got one of Nicole. I think that gives us 2 of her. I had her in beta. I wasn't impressed. This guy I really don't like. He's all about magic damage. So when we do go up against something magic damage and we need a tank for that, we can use him. I wasn't really impressed with him. I like the melee physical one. Man, Ressa. Again? I can't stand this girl. Okay, let's go. Let's go to our guaranteed, our other guaranteed. We're in it now. Let's go. Let's go summon. Then we can play. Where embrace. Okay, here we go. Guaranteed SSR right here for all of you to start playing. On PC, you can reroll. I couldn't get the PC client to work. I got it to work one time. It came up. It was like spread out over all my monitors, so I closed it down, and it wouldn't open back up. I'll get to the part to where it'll say open, like it's going to open the launcher to where it would say, you know, download the game some more or start the game, but it won't even do that now for the PC client. I don't know what's going on. I'm playing on LD Player right now.
Let me make one thing clear from the outset.
I will provide support from the back.
All right, who are we going to get as our SSR? Where's Van Helsing? We haven't gotten him yet.
Let me make one thing clear from the
He's like the only really, really good one, I think, here. I would like Bella, too.
I'm Selena Dama, hired assassin.
Selena. I never played Selena. I have no idea.
You're glaring at me.
I don't see her, or she's down here like really low. Is she new? No, she's down here pretty low on the list. On this list, if it's true. All right, 10 more. Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear the sound of the game?
Everything to protect you.
Hattie, did we already have her? Yeah, we already had her. This is actually pretty good. I don't mind this because we'll be able to take her up to higher levels. Although I still want to see my, I still want to see Van Helsing. Okay, that one's gone. Now we only have the friend summons, and we've got the regular summons at 248 tickets. 4% chance to get a legendary. Mass. Look at Mass, guys.
We understand your reaction.
She's a vampire for sure. So we've got vampire, we've got the heretics, and we've got werewolves. Werewolves aren't really big in here, though. There's only a few that are werewolves so far that we've seen. There's Van Helsing. He's got the same chance as any other SSR, so I'm hoping we can pull him. Yeah, Bella was great, man. I loved Bella. I thought she was so broken. They were saying that she was doing too much damage, but she's up here at A+. She is up here high. This girl did some insane damage. She summons these little pillars. She summons these pets. She has a... Is she the one with that coffin that opens up too? She was doing top damage with Van Helsing in any content that I was doing last time. So Bella, Van Helsing, and where's a good healer? Is this the only one we have right now? Enchanter. Does she heal? I don't know, but these girls have some like growth hormones. These ladies are on some serious growth hormones, man. Gosh. What'd you get? 61 pulls, and you got... how did you get Transcendent already? How did you get a Transcendent at 0.8%? 0.08%. How did you... I mean, hitting 4% is fine for an SSR. But then, once you hit that 4%, how in the hell did you get these Transcendent ones? She's a shielder. Oh, she was a shielder. Okay, I had her then. If she was doing shields, I had her before. So I would like one of those two DPS, right? We either want Bella, Van Helsing, or Iona. Starry-eyed Iona. Okay, let's go. We got 248 summons. Good luck, everybody. If you're doing some summons, we're going to hit this next button. We're not going to watch this animation the whole time. Is there any way, though, in the starting part of the animation? What? Oh, we're at level cap? We've unlocked something. With each faction, you can select 5 vassals for the ritual. Oh, can we? This will give a higher chance for us to get the ones we want? Is that what we're doing right now? After selection, you'll have a higher chance of obtaining the vassals during the embrace. Nice. Okay, well, you better pop some Van Helsing in there. So for the church, who are we going to go with? Adina. Is Adina even up here? What does Adina do? I liked her too. She went well with The girl that brought out the dolls. What about Trist? What's Trist do? I've never seen Trist play before. Yeah, the wish list, right? Yeah, the rates go up for this. And this opened up so early, so that's really nice for us, right? Very nice. Acapella, isn't she pretty good? Oh, yeah, she's up there like really high, so we need her on here. She's up here at the S tier. Acapella. These aren't broken down in church, though, so I can't tell just from a glance which one's the grab. Well, let's grab one we've already got. So let's go for him since we've already got a copy. He does a lot of AoE damage. We'll get multiple copies of him, hopefully, and that will help us. Bloodborne. Bella, yes. And I really don't know the rest of these guys. I played Bella. I thought she was great. I can see her on the list. Anybody else know any of these other ones? We got Kane already. Is Kane any good? I mean, they're all going to be good, but is he top tier? No, he's like down in C tier right now. Just from beta until we can test him out. She's lower too. He's okay. I have no idea where Mass is at. I actually didn't play her much in beta. I had her. I had multiple copies of her. But she looks so cool. Let's just get her anyways. Spectral Gilran. What is Gilran? Everyone but Mass? Oh, come on. But she looks so cool. She's got the look. That's all that matters. Okay, we didn't summon her, so we'll go with that. There aren't that many of them. For Kingdom, we've got Hattie. We've already got 2 copies of her, so if we got one more, that would be cool. We could take her up to 180. We definitely want Starry-Eyed Iona for sure. Cecilia, she's down low. I don't really like her. We'll take a third. We'll take another copy, and that's... Wait. Frederick is a tank. How's he doing tanking-wise? I think he's pretty good. All right, Frederick, let's get him out of there. Gilran. How's Gilran? Anybody know Gilran? I don't see him, so I'm going to add him. Okay, so we leave her out. We've left Selena out and Ressa. Confirm. Okay, let's get back to this. Come on, Van Helsing. Let's go. Give us that. Acapella. Who else we get on here? Van Helsing, Acapella, and Bella and Iona. Starry-Eyed Iona. Does that mean SSR right there?
I dislike very bright places.
I've never played him. We get a husbando. We get a little skinny lad. That's new. I think we got another one there. Yeah, nice. There we go. This is top tier. This is supposed to be top tier.
Let's find something more interesting.
Wish granted, it says. We'll keep granting those wishes. We need 2 more copies. Are we just... Oh, I thought we were hitting SSR again. I was like, man. I can't tell. I want to know the animation. I can't... Could you guys tell from that animation? Well, yeah. Nice. This is the one with the coffin. See, when I was playing her, she was doing some work in beta. For a 4% chance, I feel like we're doing pretty damn well, right? That was yellow. So we need it to be red. Red, yeah, just like you said, right? Red. I think that's red. There we go. How about some 2? Give us back to back. Ooh. Wait, I did play him in beta. He's an assassin class. I'm pretty sure I tried him out in beta. Man, I feel like SSRs are just... That's red again. Let's go. Where's Van Helsing, though?
Guess I should at least say hello.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy when we're playing the beginning when you're fighting that demon and then he comes up and does the fire? He does like some crazy like holy fire. He's part of the church people, right? Pretty sure he's part of the church. Damn, we're hitting some SSRs. Keep going, keep going. Holy crap. Whoa, what are those? Her weapons are huge.
My wish is simple. Let the wicked die as they deserve and the good meet their end with grace. Nothing more.
I don't know who drew this game, but they know what they're doing. 4% pull? It's 40%, right? Come on, baby. Let's go. Keep it going. Wait. We didn't even pick her as a higher rate up, but she's A+. I think we're doing pretty good. Latina vampire? They got all kinds. There it is again. Let's go. Holy crap. I've got to be so lucky right now. We need a good vampire. Transcendent Noah. Transcendent Noah. 4% to hit legendary, yes, but 0.08% to hit transcendent once we do that. Woo! I wonder how good he is. Now, the regular Noah, the one that we do the story with, the protagonist of the whole entire story, he does damage and heals back from the damage he does. Like, he's not a bad SR, but this is an SSR, and I've never even had any of the like, even in beta, when I did so many summons, I never pulled a transcendent. That was back to back. I got one already? What do you mean that was back? Who was the transcendent one that we got before? What do you mean another one? When did we get a first one? The mommy was it? She's not I don't think she's a transcendent. We can look right here at the rates. I thought she was just, oh, she's 0.0. Ah, wait. She is. You said the mommy. The mommy. She is. She's 0.08, but she doesn't have the transcendent on her name. Neither does Seth. Okay, Seth is here. I didn't think Seth was in the thing, but she is in the summons. Seth is here. So transcendent Noah, which we just got, right? Then we've got Seth over here. We got Mama. Baby Big Mama over there. We've got transcendent Agaris. Is that his name? And then whoever this is. Amy. 2 transcendents. Whoa. Yeah. That's lucky. Plus all the SSRs we're getting right now. I think it's wild. Why was the guy hitting the mallet that time? Okay, another copy of him. This is great. We'll be able to take him up to higher levels. Remember, we've got one copy, but I think there's a way to get a universal upgrade for these SSRs. Is that correct? I remember in the shop or somewhere we could do something and get some kind of universal, some resource to be able to level these up without having to summon them again, because that would be just too crazy. Like, how long would you have to summon for those kind of transcendents? At that percentage, you're not going to get 3 copies total of them very quickly. Like, maybe never if you have bad luck. Man, I love this. I love doing summons in this game. Nice. Okay. Take him up again. We still got 108 summons to do. Yeah, there is, right? There's some kind of, I'm not sure. I can't remember how we got that resource, but we'll go check it out. It's pretty cheap, right? Whatever it is, we just got to be smart about using those resources to level up the SSRs that are worth it. Definitely the transcendent ones, I'm sure. I'm very curious to go look at Noah and see what he does. Okay, we got 2 copies of him. That's great. There we are. There we are. Starry-eyed. Let's go. Awesome pull. We are killing this tier list right now. Did we get Bella yet? And we still haven't seen Van Helsing though. Seth would be cool, but she's very low rate too. But Van Helsing is a normal rate, so come on, buddy. Let's go. Oh man, we're hitting a bad streak now. It's okay. We did so well. Even if I didn't pull a legendary for a while, I wouldn't, an SSR, I wouldn't even care. But there we go. SSR again. Yo, Rise, what's up, my man? How you doing? Did you play yet? Did you and Halp and everybody over there play? Rise, I didn't know that was you, bud. And did you get anything good? Cool, Bella, finally. I think that might be... Oh, there we go. Let's go. Keep popping these SSRs. No, it says new. So this is our first copy of her. Still sweet. Come on, Van Helsing, let's go. I think we might have 3 of him. Now we got to get more summons. Where are we going to get more summons? Because I love summoning. We just pull in SSRs all the time. But we got to wait for that banner. You said in 2 days we're going to have that banner? Wait a minute. Was there a special one of her? Was there a different type of her? Like a transcendent one? You got her too? Hey man, congrats. Where's Amy at? Oh, there's a transcendent one at the very top that's really good. She's down at the kind of lower tier right now. But I remember, wait. This one was the girl that would increase your physical damage by like 40%. She would buff. So if you put somebody like to the left or to the right, you know how the square lights up? She would buff them to do a lot more damage. So there is different plays you could do with her. It's been a while since we played beta, you know? So I can't remember everything. There is a transcendent. Yeah, we didn't get that transcendent one. We got 2 other transcendent ones though. Or 2 other the very hard ones to get, which was pretty sweet. Why did it send us to the boutique again? Is there something I'm supposed to collect? First time purchase offer. This will give us, well, we got 47,000. Can't we transfer these into, now we do want to save some for that banner when it comes up if we can use this resource, but we use moon tiers for that kind of stuff, right? Why is it telling us to go here? Do you see this right here? Look, it's got an exclamation mark. It says sold out. It's telling me to come here and buy something, or I've already got this. Okay, I've already gotten that. Streamer luck, is that what you think? I don't know. I don't think so. I think at a 4% chance, it's pretty high to get some cool stuff. I do think we did a lot of summons, yes, but at a 4% chance, we're not talking to like Raid Shadow Legends 1% chance. And we got those deals too. We got those deals that gave us a guaranteed SSR. Okay, we did so many summons, we're going to get a selection now. Now we can get Van Helsing. You don't want to give him to us? We can just go pick him. Right? Now that we did 150 summons, and we can just go pick the one we want. At 300 summons, we're almost at 300, we'll pick another one. So if we do go Van... Oh, it gave me the coffin. Cool. If we go Van Helsing, we can pick him up again here. And then at 450... Wait a minute. Is this one even better? Ooh. These vampires look nice. Except for that one. She's got a eyeball in the middle of her chest. I think that would be a little weird. Oh, that's Seth. Yeah, we want to pick up Seth too. So at 300, we get this selection. I wonder when this resets. I'm such a whale. I'm such a spender. I'm like, hey man, when is your whale feature of 450 summons? I just did it in one night. I want this to reset, please. Can you just go ahead and reset this for me? And give me some more whale options. Man, so we're going to get a but we should go with the Transcendent we already have. Like, we should look at Noah and see how good Transcendent Noah is. And go with a second copy of him, or maybe not. Maybe if there is really a way to get... Yeah, if there's a way to get the additional copies, we should select somebody we don't have. Those hips.
Don't come too close. I don't want you to get hurt. May life be blessed.
They look wild, though. They've got some cool stuff. Now, what I'm hoping is, I liked beta. I love the story. This is the only game, the only gacha game that I've ever followed the story, like truly paid attention to what was going on with the story. I'm not doing it now because I did it all in beta, but I never pay attention to stories. So if you want a game that you kind of like have a cool story, great cutscenes, this is the game. I like the gear. I like the characters. I like the, they've got like this endless dungeon now that you go through. I like that. The only thing I didn't like is I felt like they didn't have boss battles that felt like boss battles. When we farm our gear, we have to fight different bosses, but to me, those bosses didn't feel like awesome big bosses to me. That's the only thing this game is missing. Now, I'm sure they've added something like that, like a world boss or big bosses or leaderboards, something. PvP was even good in this game. So as long as they come out with some big boss stuff, I'm all for playing this for a while because the theme of it is awesome. Story looked good. Man, the story was good. Like I said, I've never paid attention to anything, any other story before. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Let's do some more summons. We'll save that. We can always pick up Van Helsing later. This is for a shot at an SR and an SSR. So that's not really what we want. We just need to go back and do summons. Can we do summons with the currency we currently have? This 47,000. Yeah, it only takes... Wait, what? Oh, okay. For a 10 pull. Got it. All right, let's pop it. We got a lot of them. Fredrich again. Let's go. Van Helsing in the house. We have to get him sooner or later, right? Can we get some more Transcendent? Man, we are killing these SSRs. We're going to have all of them, 3 copies maxed out. The ones we don't, we're going to easily be able to get whatever we need to, you know, not additional copies, whatever the resource is to be able to get them maxed out. Oh, another one of her. Man, this is top tier right here. We've got a second copy of her on our wish list. Really lucky. We're doing all right. I think we're doing pretty good. We're at 26,000 though. We're eating through these blood tiers very quickly. And I know we're going to need these when we go summon for Lamia. Is that the one that's coming out next? We're going to have to save... Let's save 20,000 and see what other kind of deals we have right now. Let's go back over to... Okay, daily deals. There's nothing for summons in here. This is like level up material. There are summons here. Let's look at the monthly and see if these are better. This is only 40 summon tickets, 80,000. 8,000. And only 10 toward... Sure, whatever. We're only down to $52 though. Woo, we cut through that 600 quick. This one isn't even a good, like that's not even the cool. This is only SR to SSR. There's the perfect one. This gives us 10 perfect. Okay, we'll take that. Down to $42. Those are all the summons. We got $19.99 and this will be it. Okay, we got $2 left. $2 left. The event, okay, we got a next coffin right here for another selector. Give me that. Wait, go back. Thank you. Now at 450, which we're not too far away from 450, but I have no idea who we're going to use on this. It'll be somebody we don't have, like if we don't have Seth, right? That'd be great. We already got her, and we've already got Noah.
Don't come too close. I don't want you to get hurt.
She'd be worth it too.
Are you sure it's all right to be
Any of them. Any of these are top tier. Like, they're all S tier. Honestly, they're all S tier on tier lists. They're transcendent. I just got to look at the one that we need. Like, what are we missing? Are we missing heals? Are we missing tanks? Are we missing some kind of like awesome DPS? But we've got Van Helsing for DPS. We've got a lot of others for DPS. There's always DPS options. Uh-oh. Oh, we're being unlucky now. There we go. Bella, nice. Oh, got 2 here. Van Helsing again. Nice. We legit have so many SSRs. So many. Even when we hit a streak like this, I feel like we just come back and get a 2 pull sometimes. I don't know. That's a pretty bad streak there we had. This is pretty bad right now. And we're out. We're at 31,000. We're at 431 out of the 450. Let's go ahead and complete this out. Do 2 more 10 pulls. Come on. End it good. Just with something. There we go. Way better than Odin. Yeah. Any game is better than Odin rates, man. Any game. Doesn't matter what it is. Candy Crush probably has better rates than Odin. Oh, this is cool. We didn't... Wait. Is there a transcendent version of him? Oh, there he is. He's under the A category. I've never played him before. He is a warrior class, I guess. That's not an assassin symbol. That's some other symbol. That's new, too. Okay, we hit 450. And we got that coffin. Okay. All right, let's move on with the game. We got to level our guys up and... Okay, we got a chance here. All right, good tank. That SR is really good. This SR right here is actually very, very viable. If you guys are playing, grab that SR and use her. You'll get her. She's a great tank. She does the HP shields based off of defense, physical defense. I don't know who I want to grab out of here. Really, I just kind of want to catch them all and see where we're at. So right now, I'm not going to open up any of these. And this one is going to be something, I'll tell you. Something good. Let's look at Transcendent Noah and see what he's all about. Okay, so we're dealing damage for his ultimate in a cone. Absorb all allies' shades on the field, creating 4 wormholes. Plus 2 for each shade absorbed. Who's doing shades? Release a phantom at the target with strikes enemies in its path twice. That's pretty damn sweet. After each 2 basic attacks, you're going to steal its soul to summon a shade. Other than shades are defeated, a shade is summoned behind Noah, which is untargetable and inherits 70% of his attack, 20% of his HP, lasting for 30 seconds. Each shade absorbs 10% of his lost HP. Shade dies, his damage is increased. This one, 4 wormholes plus 2 for each shade absorbed. Each wormhole deals damage to a selected target. And then to enemies around it as well. Immediately switch to a nearby enemy. That sounds pretty OP. Pretty OP. This lady said, "May I have a taste?" You know, isn't there a part that we unlock where we have to go in and tap on like 4 of them a day? Like whatever we pick as our favorite each day, we have to go in here and do something to where we just tap them briefly. I think it happens later on. And then we can increase some other stat. I can't remember where it's at. She's got bullets in a circle around the target. So we're dealing damage. Bloody thorns. Gateway to hell. At the start of the battle, she creates a blood explosion. Certain distance from herself, doing 500% attack, which is high. Blood servants for 20 seconds. Boss levels can't be done, of course. She gains 30% lifesteal for damage dealt to blood servants. But she can't do that to a boss. When Blood Moon's active, the double to frenzies. Okay, increased blood soul recovery. In a circle, 2 blood servants are hit. I don't know. She sounds all right, but I swear, like, she sounds good for PvP. Like, extremely, extremely good for PvP. But our boy over here, Noah, sounds good everywhere. Which was kind of nice that gear was pretty easy. Gear was pretty easy to get and level up, yeah. Get your third Van Helsing. I don't know if I'm going to get my third. I know there was a way for us to be able to get resources to level up our heroes without having to have additional copies of heroes. So I want to see how easy that is first, and then go into... But I'll save those. Like, there's no reason for me to open them until we're sure. So we could wait a week. I mean, I'm in no rush. We could do more summons when the new banner comes out in 2 days. We're going to do more summons. Don't worry about that. So we got Van Helsing. Yeah, we'll play him for sure. For sure we will. But then we also got Acapella here, who is pretty damn awesome. She channels for 10 seconds. During that period, blood soul recovery rate for all allies will be increased by 20%. Deals damage. Heals allies units for 5% of her max HP. 3 notes. Red note. Physical damage up. Magic damage up. Crit rate up. Minor. What is the minor? 20%? Does not stack with other effects. 30% additional. So she's going to heal. She's also going to increase our overall damage by 30%, 30%. Crit rate by 20%. That's pretty insane. And then when she's channeling this, it's the blood soul recovery rate. I'm not sure how she plays. I didn't play her in beta, but she's up here on the tier list, like his S. Yeah, Midnight. You were here the whole time, right? That was pretty amazing. Can we do it just by SS, like lineup somehow? Lineup number 1. Rarity. There we go. Okay. Let's see what additional copies. Like, which ones do we get additional copies of?
Something else must be given.
I think we got 2 copies of her, right? Nope. Octavia, 1 copy, but we did get 2 copies of Van Helsing. That was pretty nice. Like, really nice. So we can take him to 120 right now. Eventually we'll take him to 160. Sure, we'll get another copy. There's Noah. I don't know. He sounds cool. We got to play Transcendent Noah for sure. So we'll level him up first and put him on our team. We'll play all the good ones on our team for now, just to progress. Because I think it's going to be a while before we hit level 120, before we can even level somebody up that high. We do have a lot of resources in our backpack, in our bag right now, to get maybe some level up material. I don't like her, but this girl does have an increased crit rate. She does single target damage, and I think maybe later on she might be good, but when I played her in beta and in the beginning, she just doesn't seem great at all. She looks cool, but she just doesn't seem good. Look at her. She looks like she's doing pretty good. Let's check her out again. Okay, this one, we deal damage to a target. Every 10 seconds after, this is she applies the shields, right? HP shield to an ally 1 tile in front of her. Recovery HP by 50% attack every second until shield breaks. Move to nearby allies in a circle to select a location. Apply shields equal to 35% of her max HP. Yeah, she's. I played her in beta. She's pretty broken. Where'd she go?
Kid, come dance to my new...
We got so many, man. I really don't know what to play. We have so many good ones. You know?
These legs can carry me to even greater distances.
This guy's a tank, right? We're not going to need a tank right now, but I think we could play him. OP account? Yeah, I think this account's going to be pretty good. and Starry-Eyed are all OP. Yeah, they are. And Van Helsing, right? So we've got, we'll use both of the Transcendent. We'll use Van Helsing, and we'll use Starry-Eyed, and then whoever else we want to throw in there. Oh, she can go up to 160? I'm telling you, I think this one of these girls were doing true damage. Whoever brings out the statues and does crazy damage, it might be the one with the coffin. Or it could be Bella.
You wish to add more kindling to this undying flame?
Kane, I never played this guy.
A most welcome surprise. Commendable work.
I never played this guy.
The deeper the night, the thicker.
Wait, we got 3 copies of him. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go to the shop though with all the extra whatever it is when you do summons, whenever you have 3 copies and you get that extra resource, we need to go to the shop and make sure every time we buy the perfect shard for 2,000. Oh, wait. What? We can just buy as many as we want? Because the advanced shard only gives us a chance of SR to SSR. We might need these resources, right? Yeah, be careful managing. Yeah, we don't want to be too hasty, right? Just buy all of these to get more copies of SSRs, because we are going to want these. We want these to level up. Once it unlocks that one, I can't remember what it's called, like your castle, then you can, like for each of the lines, the church line, the vampire line, the whatever line, other line is called, we buy these to buff it up, right? To make anybody within that faction stronger. Yeah, I was about to go ham here. I got excited. I saw this. I was like 5 each. We could just buy so many. Buy all of it. 36. Run out of experience. Yeah, you do run out of experience fast, right? We got to keep playing. We got to keep pushing to get some more experience. Here are the actual... Now, these will actually level up the heroes. So this is what we got to check. Every day we got to check this. If I buy this... and I have that hero, then we level it up. But if you don't have that hero and you buy this, it just stays a shard. This does not unlock the hero. That's the way it worked in beta. So just remember that. It does not unlock it. But if I wanted to get it up, you know, to that 3rd tier so we could get it up to max level, we grab it. There's Starry-Eyed in here. Hey. We might grab her. I don't see any other big hitters in here. For our shields and healing.
Oh, were the previous items not to your liking?
Who's that?
Over here.
I don't know who this chick is. She's not even on a tier list, is she? Used to make purchase Gauntlet and Crucible. Okay, so let's go look at Starry-Eyed. How many copies of her do we have?
We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come back.
Where is she?
Is something troubling?
Yeah, we could buy 2. We could have her maxed out then. What do you think? Let's just get one of her. That way we can at least take her higher when we need to take her higher. Because right now we don't have enough experience even to get them up even the 120 right now. I think it's going to be a while. We're going to need to go through story mode for a little bit. But let's at least grab one. This resets in 22 hours? Yeah, let's just get one.
Oh, this is a
Please come again.
We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to
Okay, now we have these leveled up. So let's reset him. Oh, we'll take the gear off in a second. There's only 4 to reset, I think. It's nice though. You can reset. Resetting their skills, you only have 5 days to do that, but resetting their level, don't worry about leveling heroes up. You can reset them at any time and then level up some different heroes. Like if you pull something new, you can take them. You can reset this right here and level someone else up, which is really nice. Okay, so everybody's back down to level 1. Gear-wise. We didn't have much gear because I really haven't gone through the story much.
Do you need me to examine you?
Did I already take his gear off? I think that's all the gear. 2 free chests later on. We'll get 2 free SSRs later. Your count is set for success. I think it is, T. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. Okay, let's go level up. Where is Van Helsing? Let's take him up. Let's not take them all up too high. I just want to make sure that we can see them. Take him to 30. You see that eyeball drop on the ground? And where's the Noah? Okay. I really don't know how high I could take everybody right now. There she is.
May this power lead me to the other side. This is the future you've bestowed upon something.
Okay, we also need to look at the moon phases. If we want to hit blood moon, if we want to do their abilities, we've got full moon, we've got sliver moon, I guess, and then we need like a half moon, right? I don't know. Is that half moon, full moon, and like barely? I don't know what they call barely moon at. So we need one like that. Is it Noah? Oh man, Noah's not like that. None of these ones are really acapella. We could play her. That's really the only one out of these that I want to level up and use. If I was going to bring in every part, you know, everything, so we could get full to get the blood moon going on. But the link, it says URL not found. Maybe you should know about it. What's going on, Stu? I want to download this. I don't have a link for this one up. Yeah, if you want to play this game, I don't have a special link. There's no sponsored link or any of that right now. There is a content creator program that they're working on. Maybe we'll have something like that later. But right now, just go to the App Store. And there is a PC client that I couldn't get to work. But if you just go to their official website, it'll say down at the bottom if you want to download it on Windows. I'm playing on LD Player. It plays fine on LD Player emulator. Yeah, she is OP. Right. So let's take her up to 20 as well. But we don't have a lot of room for anyone else now, right? We got to get our... Noah in here. Because he just... I mean, when I read over his kit sounds so cool.
May I have a taste?
This lady's always asking for a taste. There he is.
Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past. Birth is not the beginning.
Okay.
Only by breaking free.
Now, where is... Okay, we've got 5 leveled up. We've got...
Is something troubling you?
Take her up to 30.
This is the future you've bestowed upon me.
I read over her kit. Her kit, like I said, her kit looks really good for PvP. I don't know about boss fights when she's talking about the shades and everything else she does. But 40, 30, 30, 30. Let's get these 2 up to 30 if we have the resources to do that. And let's see what kind of gear we have. And then let's move on with story because we need to push.
The blood wails in agony.
Yeah, we might have enough for everybody to go to 40 right now.
Let us begin constructing a paradise of flesh and blood.
Yeah, I did. I got 2 transcendents. Was cool as well. I'm sure so many of them are good, but right now we're going to focus on acapella. I don't even know how to say her name. Lemine? Did I say her name? Lamine. We got Transcendent Noah. We got Van Helsing. We have Starry-Eyed Iona. And they're all like extremely top tier. We know that. We've got one additional copy of those 3, which gives them a little more stats, and we could take them higher. These are the 2 Transcendent ones, the ones that are very low percentage to get. So we'll have to see where they go with that. What we do with this, once we cap out on level. What gear do we have? Let's give Noah some gear, because I just want to see what he can do. Let's go give Noah. What is Noah? Noah is a...
Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past.
What kind of gear does he take? Light, ranged, AoE damage, summoner, ranged. What, when you look at gear, he's tank? Oh, light. Okay, so he's light. So if we go over here to our bag, this is our best one. And we get this for light. Let's do it. Yeah, I think that's the gear he uses. So if we're gonna go to our next, let's make sure that we can get our heals and get our medium. She uses medium armor. Yeah, it's got medium. Now, is that going to benefit her? Because we need higher max HP and not really attack on her. So let me see. What was this helmet? HP and attack. Was it light? Was it this one? Was that light? I hope that was right. I hope that's right. Okay, and we got one more. We got one more lower tier for something else. So let's do it for the next type. What's the next type of gear we have here? That's light again. Can I move over? Yeah, there we go. Let's hold off. Well, we got these resources to level it up some. How much does it take? That only give it one. We need 72,000 to level it up. Let's hold off on that. Right? It only adds 200 experience. Whoa. Not even going to be close. We got to wait till we start farming gear later on and we can really feed some gear into it. So Van Helsing's going to use the same light. I guess the other one's for a tank. All right, we'll save. Well, there's really no reason to save the other one. Once we can start farming some gear dungeons, we'll get this pretty quick. Wait, where was it? Did we have another? No, we didn't have another one. Never mind. I'm on crack, man. There's no other one. That was it. There was only the 2. Okay, let's go. We've got them slightly leveled. If anybody wants to be a friend, give me a friend request. StewGaming. I'm on the US servers. There's a US server and there's a EU server. Like, there's 2 different ones. Now, to know which one you're on, I really don't know. But type in StewGaming, and I'm on both, actually. So if I don't, add you as a friend, it's because it's on a different account that I'm not actually playing. I know this one is a US one. That's why we're playing this one.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Look, we still got 27,000 for the next, when the banner comes up. I hope we can use those resources on that banner. Okay. And this boutique, I don't know why it's doing that, but Let's go back in the story. Is there a reroll for this? They said you can reroll on PC. Now, does that mean you can go in as a guest on PC and reroll that way? Or what makes it better to reroll on PC? I couldn't get the PC client to work. There's a lot of people out there that are having issues with the PC client. Once that gets worked out, I'll play on it. I would love to play on the PC client. I'm sure it'll look better. It'll look a little bit better than this, right? I'm telling you guys, play this game. Just try it out. I'm not sponsored. I'm not being paid. Try it out and watch, pay attention to the story. I'm going to go past it right now because I already did all the story through beta, through 2 different betas. But it was actually the only story I've ever paid attention to, so.
Allow me to present the dance.
No, we need all of our new people.
We shall release them from their
Is that Noah? Is that what he looks like? Yo, he's looking crazy.
Quite interesting.
Transcendent Noah looks wild.
As you wish.
Okay, she's going to give shield to him right in the beginning.
Become my nourishment.
I don't know what she does, but she's got an orb out here that she's going to do some craziness with. We got Van Helsing. Put him behind her. What does she do? Like a blood? Oh, she's got them wrapped up back here in the back. They can't even do anything for the first like 30 seconds. She's going to be so dirty in PvP. She's going to be ridiculous in PvP. Like she had them charmed to where they couldn't even do anything. And now these are all the different little blood souls or something. I think these are the ones that are summoned by Transcendent Noah, right? Now, what are all those in the back?
I'm sorry.
He's a marksman. Yeah, he's not like his regular. He's not a fighter like his regular one. It's all right. It's okay. He's gonna do his pew pew. We'll be fine. We don't really have anybody on our team to tank right now, right?
It's not over.
Even like a side tank. We don't have any kind of really melee like warrior. Like normal Noah, Normal Noah would do damage and then heal back, and he's all melee based. Probably has a little bit more defense than these guys. Global launch, is this better than Dragonair global launch? I don't know. You let me know how Dragonair. I mean, there is no Dragonair global launch yet.
Why should we?
Do I think it's going to be great? Dude, when Dragonair left, it wasn't good. I don't know why everybody thinks that it was in a good spot. Dragonair was not in a good place when Dragonair left the US. It was so boring to level up your heroes, do chief challenges again, and fight one unique boss for 5 to 7 days over and over. And plus, everybody was split up through all different servers. And they haven't changed that. I haven't seen them say anything about changing that. So to me, it's going to fail. Like eventually Dragonair, after about like 3 months of being out, it's going to fail. Regardless of anything, it's going to fail.
Is quite interesting.
Is anybody else? I don't know who else is kind of tanky on our team.
Quite interesting.
We shall release them from their torment.
The hour of execution has come.
It'll be fine. We'll just put him like that. It's going to be fine. The server split is so bad. Like no game would do that. That's what I don't understand with Dragonair. This is ultimately Dragonair will always fail. All it's got to take is 3 months, 6 months. It's going to fail. You cannot have a game to where you're always advertising that you got this new content coming out, and the only people that can participate in that new content are people that started playing right when global launch happened. Anybody else that plays after global launch, you will never be able to participate in that content, or at least 3 months after, right? And if you start picking up this game, say, in 6 months or a year and start playing Dragonair because your friends are playing it and they're enjoying it, you'll never be to that new content that you see all the time. And you'll be staggered with content and asking people, what are you on? What are you playing? What gear are you using? What bosses are you fighting? What new heroes are being introduced? And it will be different. It will be different by 10 different people that you talk to within a year. You'll talk to 10 different people. They're going to be on 10 different rotations, and it's dumb. 10 different gears, different way that the bosses interact, different main boss at the end, different chief challenges, and you've got people asking all these questions, and it's not a community that's together. It's a community that's divided. It will never work. Like nobody does a game like that. And if you want to play with your friend, you're shit out of luck. You never get to play with your friend. It's dumb, man. It's really dumb. That's why I just don't have a lot of hope for Dragonair. Does it have the best graphics? Does it have the best gameplay? Yes. It's got awesome heroes, awesome gameplay, awesome graphics. But you just can't survive with the way that they do seasons and the way that seasons are broken. It's just not gonna, like, long term, it's just not gonna be there. So I'm not very excited. If they told me that it was gonna be seasonal and they're making it better, which they are, but everybody would always be caught up to the most current season, then I could be like, oh, all right, that's cool. Like, that's awesome. I'm okay with that, but they haven't said anything like that. So, I don't know. I really have a feeling that these developers just really have no clue what they're talking about, like what they're doing there. It's sad. Just came online. What's going on? Yeah, I would play it. We just did a crazy summons. And again, this is the only game I've ever played that I actually paid attention to the story. But I've already been through the story in beta 2 times. So right now, we're just going to push through all this quickly. But if you like a game and you like to pay attention to story, but a fast story, I'm not talking about one of those things where it's like a book. I'm just saying that it's engaging. Like, at least the story is interesting to listen to. Like, there's her talking right here, him talking right there. Talking. So I guess there's a lot more talking than I would usually pay attention to. But that's what look at all this talking. But when I went through this the first time, I was actually engaged in it. I was interested in what was happening. It was very, very engaging. And I tell you right now, I am not the type to ever listen to story. I skip all this stuff in any game I've ever played. I don't even ever play campaign in Call of Duty or any of that stuff. I never listen to story. But this one I did. Yeah, Silver and Blood. It's free, man. It's free. Jump on it. Try it out. I love the aesthetics. I love the way that the vampires and the werewolves and the heretics, I guess is what you call, like, the crazy church people, but they're not all heretics. There's nuns with brass knuckles and other divine church-like people in here. So that's got to be Oh, we don't even have it on full auto. We don't even have them casting their ultimate abilities. We didn't have anybody casting their ultimates here. We're just doing their basics. Okay, now we're getting our HP shields.
Still carrying Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane?
It's a white flower. Wolf iron? I've just more
So,
Wolfs, but
Ethereal?
said he hoped I could live like Wolfsbane.
I never played Restart. I didn't like the animation in that one. I'm not big on anime style animation that looks like Honkai Star Rail. And I say that, but I'm playing this game that is very anime-like. But this is the type of... This is like still dark fantasy. If you've seen some of the bosses that we fought through here, it's very... It's pretty dark stuff in this one. What was that? Was that some kind of new deal? Did you see that pop up? Hey, Skip. Skip past this. Come on.
my memories. What could it on this so
This lore? That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man, this story is the best. It's the best. We got some new deals. Choose one gift pack to purchase. Well, damn. 25. We're getting the perfect summons here. Perfect shards. There's not much different. It's only a difference of... Oh, this gives us 15 more. How many do we have right now? We only own 20. I feel like this $24.99 is the best one. For $5 more, we're getting 400 of the moon tiers and only 5 of the perfect. I guess that's... Is that worth $5? Oh, this is saying it's the best value at $19.99 though. Let's pick the middle one. Oh, do we have to buy it right now? Hold on. Like, you pick the deal and you got to do it right now. I don't know if it's going to work right here. It says my PayPal is not working here and my credit card is expired. It says I can update it though. Does this update work? After closing this window, this item will be transferred to the boutique and will no longer be available. Oh, upon expiration though. It says that it's going to be transferred to the boutique, but will not be available upon expiration. Okay, how long do we have? Sweet, we unlocked the castle. Rituals have been banned for several hundred years following the decline of the families. It's cool too, because like the story all goes into unlocking this stuff too. Like it makes sense. Like the story of how you even came back to life, like how you're the protagonist in this story, and then us going into the shop and upgrading.
Begin your odyssey without concern. I look for.
What's all this?
That's why you only play on a tablet? 21 gigabyte download? Well, you can play the PC client if you want to. Okay, so with the castle, with each faction, we can increase the faction's power. I think is what we did in here before. More areas that unlock more powerful features greatly assist both you and your vassals. $11. What am I going to do with this? Am I going to get these resources? Or it says I'm using them, right? I don't want to use this stuff.
The longest journey begins with a single step.
I think this is just stuff that you get over time, right? This is like the idle, just resources. Okay, this is just dispatch. Normal stuff there. Yeah, I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to take all these resources because we need this stuff. Expedition we just did.
Oh, I knew it. You've become so capable.
Here we go. We can do another perfect summon soon. We're at 35. We're 5 away. Okay, I have no idea what we're in now. Castle steward. Your castle steward are in charge of these daily affairs. Beginning meeting. Hold the meeting and hear everyone's opinions. What am I doing here? This wasn't in beta. I don't remember this at all. Okay, who are we going to invite? Just our top? I thought we had 5 leveled. What happened to our other one? I don't know. There's a lot. What am I doing here? I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't like whatever is going on right here. This is not my type of deal. Observatory. When do we unlock to where we can increase our stats from the factions?
The longest journey begins with a single step.
I think these are just a use. Like I can grab the. I think I just get that. I get those resources. Yeah.
Single step.
We get 1 free a day, right? Now we've got 10 more, but they take the moon tiers.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Maybe it's the observatory. I'm not sure. Get me out of the dinner table. All right, let's go on. Let's do some battles. Let's keep pushing. Level 8.
Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past, we soar towards the starry sea of our future.
Certain affinity level, they may open up their inner world to you. Yeah, I don't care about this. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I really like the story, but I'm not going to go in here and read through some lore. But I will take this stuff.
The joy of a long life.
Oh, but if we do give them whatever they like, we're gonna get their affinity up. Okay, so we're getting HP attack and physical defense along with magic defense. All right, I like being here now. Feed it to them. Let's go. Who else do we have? I will do this later.
Only by
I'll come in and do this offline when I'm like laying in bed with the tablet.
soar towards the starry sea of our future.
Okay, we can level up some of his skills. We got some new gear.
Setting the chaotic world right.
60? Ah, that's right.
I can clearly see the path before me.
Man, we just got some experience from somewhere, like a lot of it. It must be that one that we collected when we did the one collection a day there. We got a crap ton of experience.
Kid, come dance.
70 login. So you're going to get a lot of summons too. Like if you guys are free to play, we're going to get all these summons here. And you're going to get these heroes. 14-day chapter clearing. 7-day login. We'll get Bella SSR for free. So make sure you come in here and do these quests, right? We got to do the power of purification floor to 0.5. We got to clear the Tomb of the Fallen, which I don't think we have those unlocked yet. Okay, this deal is going to disappear when? In 106 minutes, I got to buy this. If I want it. If I want it. We don't have to buy it. Well, this is going to give us eventually all this. 50, 25. Or are we still at 45? Yeah, 45 out of 50 there. And we do have a few more summons. Only 11. Let's do a 10 pull. Come on. Come on, one SSR. Let's go. We didn't get it, huh? Yeah, we didn't. What's going on? I might think they're replacing the touch mechanic with this cool thing with the council thing. Yeah, I'm not sure about that touch mechanic. It might unlock later on. It was kind of weird. Like we didn't really know about it, and then we started clicking on some heroes, and then every day you could click on like 4 or 5 of them and do some favor with them and level them up. But it did look like instead we're gonna give them like the T or whatever they like, whatever their affinity likes, and we just kind of give that to them, and it'll raise their affinity.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Okay, back to it. We got to get to... That's the endless dungeon. We're on floor 2. And we can't do the next one yet, right? Not yet. So I've already done this up to 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, we can do this every single day. That's right. We just had reset happen 2 hours ago. The leaderboard for it. We might have to compete. We got to start leveling up. We got to get some levels and get some gear. Not by petting them? Okay, yeah. Not by petting them. Petting them didn't make a lot of sense, did it? Like, you just go in there, you kind of just poke them, is what it was before.
How much longer?
And nobody really knew to do it. It was weird.
We shall release them from their torment.
Okay, so this battle...
Become mine.
Oh, we're all level 60. We're going to tear through this so easy. And she's going to charm those in the beginning, right? Alright, I'm going to put it on 2 times speed. I can't really tell everything that's going on with our new heroes, but... it doesn't matter. We're just going to cut through this. Little too goony-ish? Yeah, but it wasn't really petting. All you went in there is you poked him. And I don't know where you were poking him, but...
It's a yes.
Who's Hank from Breaking Bad?
Without regret. Only cold oblivion.
Each time you upgrade, I usually double my capacity. Which one? In this game? So your phone was 21 gigabytes for silver and blood. Is that what you're saying? Because that would be pretty wild. That seems like a lot.
We shall release them
Who's
from
that?
their
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. Okay, so in the beginning, I think she's supposed to do like this attack, right? Or is that for the ultimate? At the start of the battle, she's going to create a blood explosion at a certain distance from herself, dealing 500% of the attack to hit the enemies and turn them into blood servants for 20 seconds.
As you wish. Become my nourishment.
What kind of range? Or what kind of... Well, that guy just died right away. They didn't even have time to become blood servants. Okay, Blood Moon. Yeah, they don't have they don't have a chance. 21 gig for the PC client. I mean, that makes sense. A lot of these PC clients, even for what, Dragonair or King Arthur Legends Rise, they all take a bit. I mean, nowadays you got Call of Duty taking up like 300 gigs, and that's not even with campaign. That's just with like Call of Duty and then Warzone. It takes up a crazy amount.
No.
Hey, trust after
What?
hey, the black.
If you know it,
I get a separate drive for some of these games.
that's from where I stand.
Actually, I haven't used this drive in a while, but this drive right here is really small, right? Super small, and I think it's 1 terabyte.
Help them.
And you can use the USB-C 2 super fast speed. So I was using this to run any kind of games I want to and store my stuff.
We shall release them from their torment.
All right, this doggo is going to run forward, but even if he runs forward, I don't think he's going to cause us any issues. I kind of want to see if this will...
Become my nourishment.
The hour of execution.
This little circle thing, it's supposed to turn them into blood servants. I saw it before where they kind of had like a blue bar, but I'm not seeing it affect them now. Maybe we need to bring it in further because they're going to move a little bit. Maybe I need to bring it down a little bit because they kind of walk forward right away. There it is again. Oh, no, everybody died. We'll try it in PvP. I bet in PvP it's going to be broken.
Leave that.
We still have a long journey ahead.
You keep saying you don't have space to install on your computer? I don't know what kind of computer you have, but you should have a lot of space on your computer. You should have plenty of space. For King Arthur? Legends Rise? Okay, it's telling us to go to the main hall now. What are we unlocking? Okay, something new. We have Infinite Abyss. This is new. Oh, no, we had this before. I remember doing this. We went through here and then we got some kind of like, it was really weird. You got these symbols and they gave us bonuses, but it was based off of either class or faction. And sometimes I couldn't even understand if it was a good bonus or not. It was pretty hard. Those are big ones. Every single character in this game has huge balloons. It's pretty nice. All right, let's put her there so she'll get shields. Let's bring her back one though. Okay, that's right there in the middle. Even if he moves forward. Okay, now if he moves forward, he's definitely in it.
As you wish. This is quite interesting.
I know Noah's not melee, he's ranged, but
The hour of execution.
he's going to get a shield there. And if he gets low, he'll get even more shields and healing, so we'll put him there. I don't know, it's just doing 500% damage. I can see the guy take damage right away from her little blood sphere. But earlier when she cast it, we could clearly see that the enemy's HP bar turned blue, and they just stood there. They didn't do anything. Like, they were charmed for that 20 second. Here, they're not being charmed for that 20 seconds and just standing there. Now, you do want to do this every day. This gets really quick every day, but you're going to do this every single day at reset, and you get some really sweet rewards going through here. Like, you push as far as you can, and then every day I think you can almost do like a quick clear through this. We're too strong. With all these new SSRs we got, we are just too strong. Okay, I know about this. I'll come back to this on my own time. We'll unlock these and move forward and get some cool resources.
Only by breaking free from the gravity of...
Let's see. What does experience look like? I can't even remember what... I don't want to use those items. I don't know what to use out of those yet. One of these could be experience. Yeah, it's this one, right? Or I could save it to get something else that I might need later. Let's just keep playing. We don't need any more. We don't really have to level them up right now. We're downing everything so quick, so if we just move through story, we'll unlock more stuff and we'll get some more experience. The daily cycle, what we need to do again? Yeah, we do need to figure that out. We need to see what unlocks, what's important for us to do every single day, what's important for us to do every week, where we're going to get the good rewards from, get the summons, get the resources we need, get the gear we need. See what arena's like. When we went through and got gear though, we can only do couldn't we only do like 3 battles a day at each of the gear dungeons? I think it was something like that.
Silently guarding a vow made 20 years ago, all alone.
We shall release them from their torment.
And I want to read over all the skills. Like, I want to go back and read over all the skills for every hero I have, just so I know what they're doing. Because right now, with me just plowing it all down, I have no idea what really each of them are doing. I remember what it said that our Transcendent Noah is supposed to be doing.
No death is without
But I can't really see it right now, you know? And then later on, you have to work on... You remember how you can boost your guys? There's certain levels you can put them at, right? Before the battle starts. I don't think we've unlocked that yet. So you do 1, 2, 3, but you can only do it on a certain number of heroes that you have, or you can do 1 on 1 hero, 2 or 3 different levels on each of the heroes. Do you remember that? Like right now, before it would start, you would do it somewhere over here. Yeah, that hasn't unlocked yet. And it actually has a big part in how they play, because it'll boost certain things that they do. Do you guys remember that? I know I'm not making that up. You'll see it later on. We haven't unlocked it yet. It's a pretty cool mechanic. It's totally separate than their normal abilities, their special abilities, and their ultimate abilities.
What chance?
Limitless if you keep killing enemies. With Van Helsing, good, because we have that unlimited where all those waves come at us. The tower kind of thing, where we have all those waves come at us, and we need people like that.
We shall release them from their torment.
I'm a little late actually jumping on this, because I know the game's been live for at least 24 hours.
We still have a long journey ahead.
They don't last, Simon. Yeah. We got some pretty crazy heroes right now. I mean, out of all those summons we only got 2 of the Transcendent ones, like the really hard ones to get, which is pretty nice because I didn't get any of them when I was in beta. Like I had I don't know if it's bad luck. I had really good luck this time. I don't think it was bad luck because they are pretty hard to get. But now we need to figure out how do we get additional copies of them without summoning them. Once we figure that out, we can go for those resources. I'm sure there's something in the shop. I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure there's something there. Or maybe some other dungeon we run through later on that gives us something generic to where we can put in there and add it as a copy of something. Because there is no way I'm going to be able to get additional copies of him. Of Transcendent Noah. I actually hope I don't. I hope I pull the other ones.
We shall release them from their
If I'm going to pull some special one. Yeah, these battles seem too easy, right now? Because these elite mobs that you see right here, they actually take a while to take down. They're not this easy. If you're playing as free-to-play, they're nowhere near this easy. You might have to set up your team differently. You might have to have a tank. You got a healer, of course, the one they give you when you start. And later on, you're going to get stuck on some of those maps because some of these maps are pretty annoying. Where they have the multiple waves you have to go through, or there's these things on the ground that actually do damage to you. The weird thing about the things on the ground that do damage to you, and I hope they fixed a couple of those stages, is that you can't control your heroes. So they just walk up to it and like stand in it. And it was really dumb. There was 2 stages like that. So I hope they fix that. Is it easy to re-roll? They said it's good to re-roll on PC client, but I wasn't able to use the PC client. If you go to their official website, you can download on Windows, you can download, you can go to iOS or your Play Store and get the game. But there must be some guest account, I guess you can do on PC. And it makes it pretty easy to re-roll. He's an AoE just mind-blowing. It is. Yeah, it's crazy. Did you see everything he can do? That's why I put so much into him and gave him the sweet headpiece. I wanted to see what he could do.
Easy for
And you see all those things that he's summoning?
Shall release them from their torment.
We got a werewolf. We got to pull that sword out of him. That dude's already skewered. He doesn't even care about this sword in him. He's like, what sword? What are you talking about? I mean, everything he does here, right? We've got the release of Phantom at the target, dealing damage. We've got this one where steal its soul and we make this shade. Now, these shades are weird because these shades are looking like they're little horses in the back, like rooks from a chessboard. See how it's got like a little rook symbol? The shade is summoned by him. It does all this kind of damage. And then he does his AoE damage in a cone for all the different shades you have. Other enemies in a circle around the target. If it dies, you immediately switch to a nearby enemy. Yeah, I can't wait to be able to play on the PC client. I bet it's going to be smoother than it's going to be way smoother than this. This is LD player. I mean, it's not bad on LD player, but I do see like a little bit of lag here and there. Oh, he was just holding the sword to hold back. This is like like Kenpachi, right? From the anime with his eye batch. He's actually holding his he's nerfing himself, holding his power back. I wanted to see who did the most damage that fight, and it skipped that part. No, it's here. But that was single target. 30% for her, 23% for Van Helsing. But Van Helsing doesn't have any kind of good gear. They both have better gear than he does. And I'm surprised she did 30%. That's pretty awesome. And Acapella's buffing, right? Acapella's doing the one where the healing, she's doing healing too. And she's buffing everybody 30% damage, 20% at crit rate. And then Iona is doing the shields and healing.
You're late, Godric.
Uh-oh.
You get lost again.
Indeed. I wanted to have one last stroll with a friend, so I took a slight detour.
That's just like you. Well, let's head back to the church and make our report.
Oh, that's a female.
Huh? Are we just going back like this?
While you were slacking off, I've already taken care of everything in Moret.
Everything. So you mean you're willing to spare those two children? Thank you so much.
I don't think she spared
Two
anything.
Children? Ah, you mean the Gravekeeper's two children? It wasn't me who decided to spare those two. It was fate.
This is called Silver and Blood. What do you mean? What is it? It's called Silver and Blood. Just look on your app store. You'll see it. It just came out 24 hours ago. And I played the beta 2 times. It's worth giving a try. I think I mean, if you're like me, you're going to like it. If you like this kind of aesthetic. Do we get to fight the Rat King? So we've got 3 battles here. Is this our first boss? Here's the spirit of the powerful enemies you've faced. Manifest again, defeat them to earn rewards. What level is this? Beginning level, right? Can we go up higher? Because I feel like we're gonna whoop him pretty bad right here. Some bot spam needs deleting on my. Oh, who is this? Hey man, appreciate that. A Mr. Beast? Gross. Thank you, got it. Okay, what is this? We fought this guy earlier. Throughout the story. He had like a part to play in the story. Unleash damage during the exorcism to achieve higher score. Okay, my vassals are selected. And I'm going to let it go on auto. You'll unlock the next fragment once it reaches a certain threshold. More fragments will unlock, the better rewards you'll receive. Okay, this is the boss fights that I was talking about that this game didn't have in beta. And it looks like right away we're getting some kind of boss fight, and this might have some kind of leaderboard to it, and I'm going to be extremely happy. I'm going to be locked into this game. If this game has boss fights, and I knew they would have to bring it. Okay, Blood Moon, but are we doing it at the right time? If we do it manual, we can save the Blood Moon for that phase that says we can do more damage. Let's go 2 times speed. You can attack the stones on the left and the right to do more damage. They already broke down, right? It was the same way when we fought them in the story mode. The Time Mausoleum, is that the one with waves? Look at the VAs. They are serious with the story. I'm telling you, the story is awesome. I've already been through it twice. The story is awesome. They might have changed some stuff up. Maybe I should start paying attention to it, but I'll do it when I'm on my own. So we already lost quite a few people. We didn't make it to the very end, but we've got Noah pulling in 54%. Oh man, Noah's killing it. Van Helsing pulled in a respectable 25%. Look at her. Lemine? Is that how you say her name? You guys, how do you say this Lemine name? She only pulled in 11% because she can't do what she needs to do against bosses. Like I said, I think she's more of a PvP story unit, PvE kind of... No, not PvE. Anything that has to do with not bosses. As long as it's not a boss, she's awesome. But being that this is a boss and she can't do her skills on it, I don't think she's as effective. Is that our first boss for Lemin? 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 Is that how you say her name? Is this the first boss we fight for gear? Armored Spirit, Relentless Spirit 1. Relentless Spirit 2. That's locked. Locked is the first one that's open. This is totally different than... So Noah's good to go? Yeah, Noah's definitely top tier. Any of those are top tier. Any of those really hard ones to get, those legendaries. The 0.08% chance. Once you hit 4% chance. Well, we've got 3 tries a day. But I don't want to use my other tries yet because it does reset at 9 p.m. my time, which reset just happened 2 hours ago. So I've got 22 hours to play with my teams and come back in here and be more effective with this. But I like this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what the game needed. When we were playing in beta, we did some gear dungeons against some bosses that didn't feel like bosses. This feels like a boss. And that was Tomb of the Fallen. Are these just showing people names that are... This is just leaderboards, right? Yeah, these are just people pushing the furthest. Doing the most on normal stages, on hard stages, on these boss battles, all that. Can we see what their team is? Top 5 vassals used. Yeah, top 5 vassals used by them. Okay, sweet. So this is the endless one. I think they'll do extremely well in this endless one. Let's try this. We just unlocked a new stage. 11 to 15. Level 60. Okay, not all of mine are at level 60, but most of them are level 60. We only have that one that's at level 40. I think we can come back in here, though. This isn't like a one-time thing a day. This is just like an endless... Not really like an endless wave, but it's got a lot coming at us. Same team? Oh, no, no, no. This isn't the same team. It takes any hero... This one is pretty cool, too, because it takes any heroes that you have, and it takes them to level 60. Like, gives them the levels regardless. But now it's hard for me to... Okay, that's him. It's hard for me to see what I was using. Nope. I need to do a preset team. There's plenty of presets we can do for teams.
As you wish.
That's her. Where's Acapella? Is that her?
This is
Yeah, that's her.
interesting.
There she is.
Become my nourishment.
I think this will be good enough.
Become my nourishment.
Okay, this is good that everybody's ranged and kind of AoE. And we know Van Helsing's going to really ramp up here and do damage with all these kills. This is different. They didn't have this in beta. Whoa, whoa, what was that big... What was that big thing that just hit the ground? Can I add this? Oh, I'd add it to the side. It's too big. It's still too big. Those were Noah's skulls. The thing that blew up on the ground. It was like a huge, big red... Looked like a bat symbol. Big red Batman. Does it go with any of it? This doesn't go with anything here. We're gonna destroy this. It doesn't matter. They're not even being able to come out and come down like they were when I was playing this before I did all my summons. It was totally different. Okay, that one goes with that. Oh, it needs 2. Yeah, that thing. The red bat symbol. Awesome. Alright, this guitar is a weird... Does this go with... That one doesn't even go with anything. This one I'm not going to be able to slot. How can we tell how many more we have in the wave? We've got 45 here for this stage. We need 3. Okay, level 6. Okay, we got a match. Look at that. Look at that firepower. Is that from... Who's doing that? We got that match there. Was that for... That was for Van Helsing? Because now he's doing some crazy firepower stuff. 68% Van Helsing. Oh, man. When you get those kills and he keeps ramping up. Noah couldn't compete there. Look at her. Lemin, she didn't do anything. 1%. She's garbage, man. What is she? She's a 0.08% legendary to pull SSR. Garbage. You'll choose Van Helsing from the chest. It's worth it, right? Van Helsing always from the chest because he's not one of the really hard legendaries to get. And he's going to pop up in the shop eventually here. You know, every 24 hours you check the shop, you'll be able to get additional copies of him. Like right now, we got 1 copy of Iona here. And you'll be able to get 3 total. Just check this every day. I'm sure he's going to pop up here. Because he's a normal hero. He's not a special SSR. But he's definitely top tier, so yeah. Van Helsing for sure. Okay, we got a new friends on the friends list. StewGaming, guys. Add me to your friends list, please, if you haven't already. I don't want to look at all this other stuff. Let's go back to the castle, see if... There's definitely some rewards we can collect here for experience. From the, not expedition, but... Oh, that was back. Quick dispatch. No missions available. Oh, the observatory just unlocked. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing here. It says Pure Blood Essence, 10% for Moonlight Tribute. Requires star 1 of 1 Order Observatory. And I can see that we have this... these solely, but... Do you just keep going and unlocking these and just get the resources to unlock it? That's it? Obtain the Prophecy Inscription. Taurus. I did see this, like these were in one of the chests we have. Like we can pick this. Will I cover Dragonair? I don't know, Mobile Gaming. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to cover it. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I feel like it's going to be the same old Dragonair. But I will play Season 1, and I don't know about covering it. I'll play Season 1. If it's worth it, then I'll cover it. If enough changes have happened and it's worth playing it, like continually worth playing the cycle of their seasons, then I'll cover it. But right now, man, with what they're doing right now in Silver and Blood here, I don't know. I'm having fun with this. And with the SSRs you can get here, I'm having fun with this too. Right? With the amount of SSRs we have, oh, here we go. Another one. Oh, man, this guy again. I wish they would have given us the one that does physical damage. Is that 3 for him? No, it's only 2. Hey, man, appreciate that. Yeah, it's good. It's been fun. Goodies for people to cover it. Are they? You said they're giving a lot of money for people to cover it. Simon, I'm in the content creator program. I haven't seen that at all. I've seen the most money you can buy, the most money you can make from covering Dragonair Silent Gods right now is $500 a month if you get a total of 50,000 views on videos for the month. $500, that's it. So you're going to dedicate all your time and effort for $500 a month, and you have to get 50,000 views? I don't think the views would be an issue, but it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Most content creator programs pay much better than what Dragonair is doing. And they said that they're going to increase that next month when they go live, so we'll see what it turns into. Well, the game did just come out, right? This game came out like within 24 hours. No, they've been advertising this game and it seemed like it got a lot of downloads. So we'll keep playing it. I mean, I'm having fun. They got the game modes in here that I was hoping they would. From when we played in beta. Like beta, I just had storyline, I had a couple of bosses to fight for gear, and that was it. What is this area? Chapter 4 is unlocked? Okay. We can actually go back and do the hard versions of chapter 1. Start doing those. It's for the little event. Yeah, not every, what do you mean for the little event? That's their normal, like, the way Dragonair always does their stuff is they have the monthly, and then they'll eventually have some kind of like Dungeons and Dragons event if they have that appear in the game, and they'll do maybe a little bit more kind of like a money offer, maybe a couple $100 or something. And it's tiered, like whoever does the best, and then the second best, third best, and so on will get some gear. But I gotta tell you, at $500 a month, it doesn't make me want to cover the game. No way. No way. Here's the thing about content creation, especially these days with YouTube. It doesn't even matter if you're getting like 10,000 views on your videos, like every single video, and you're doing like a video a day. It's still not enough money because YouTube doesn't pay out like it used to. YouTube used to pay really well, and it pays even better for games that are like high monetary games, games that they can get better advertising on. Like advertisers will pay them more money to advertise on those type of games. If it's a game that, say it's one of those tap tap bang bang games that only people in the Philippines play, then that means they're doing advertising on that game, and it's primarily hitting a lot of people that don't spend a lot of money that equates to US money. So those games, if you cover them and even get 20,000, 30,000 views on each of your videos, you don't even make money. So these, like all the content creator programs now pretty much support content creators, right? They pay them much more than $500 a month for covering their game, because you just can't make videos and get like an insane amount of money, not an insane amount of money, but enough money to survive like you used to be able to. It's much harder. You have to basically YouTube doesn't pay like it used to, is what it comes down to. You have to get way more views. And if you're covering some game like this, I mean, do you really think this game is got a community and it's big enough that there's people out there that are gonna watch? You think anybody out there is getting 30,000 views on a video for this game, even though it just came out? It's global launch. It's really good. I'm sure they did a lot of advertising for it to pre-register and all that.
Why did you come back alone? Where's Noah?
Yeah, well, it depends on the game. It's not 10,000 views is $20. That's completely inaccurate. It depends on the game, because each game is different, and it depends on, even if like you're covering like a family thing, it doesn't work like that. YouTube doesn't work off of, hey, you get 1,000 views, you get this much money. It doesn't work that way at all. It has to do with the advertising that YouTube will do on your videos. Raid Shadow Legends pays well, by the way. If you're going to cover a game and you want to get like 5,000 views, 10,000 views, Raid Shadow Legends videos, for some reason, because I guess they have more spenders or higher spenders in that game, you'll actually get more money. Because people that watch Raid Shadow Legends, I guess, spend more. And for some reason, like YouTube, like the marketing analytics and all that kind of stuff, gets more money for that. So that money gets in return to you for views. But again, you could get 10,000 views. You could get 30,000 views on games. And I know this for a fact because I've even had Vulcan show me his stuff before. Vulcan's really open with any kind of monetary stuff. He was covering one game that was really, it was like one of those tap games, and he was getting like 30,000, 40,000 views. But as far as like money per video, the payout wasn't the same at all. It's very, very low. Dragonair is the reset. Yeah, I'm telling you, the reset mechanic in Dragonair is not good, but it's there. But the worst thing about the reset mechanic is that everybody's on different seasons. Like, I can still get behind and play Dragonair and go through the seasons, do the month thing, the month again. You know, we got the chief challenges and then again the chief challenges, and they can make that better. They can make it actually a fun cycle to go through seasons. But with everybody being on different seasons, it's just going to fail. You can make seasons fun. You can really can. And they've done that. They're making seasons fun. They've done things to make it much easier. Like, you just level up a few heroes. All your heroes are leveled up. They make that first thing faster. I don't even know if we're going for a 3-month cycle now. That's why I got to play this new season 1 to see what it's like. They've added a lot of other little game modes in there too that are supposed to be fun. So I'm really curious how it is. Like, how do we how fast are we going to level up heroes? And if it's going to be 3 months again. Because if we're leveling up that fast, we don't need 1 month to level up heroes. Right? We don't need to go through the 3 different domains that give us the material we need to level up heroes. We don't need to be running goblins all that time the first month, because that's how long it takes to unlock the dungeons, the gear dungeons, right? So there's no way we're going to, since they're fast tracking that, there's no way for that it's going to be a month. And then 1 month with the chief challenges, farming gear, and then another month with chief challenges, but you're doing the second part of the chief challenges along with that final boss. They've changed a lot of that. So I know you can make seasonal content fun. And I'm hoping they did. But that still won't fix everybody being on different seasons in 6 months from now. And then that gets even worse. Every 3 months, it gets even worse and worse and worse. So we'll see. You can't find the PC client for which one? This game? This PC client is on their official website. So just go to their official website, whatever that is. I can get it for you. I'm playing on LD Player because I couldn't get the PC client to work. There were people that were having issues with it. Definitely having issues with the PC client like myself. So I just went to LD Player and played there. An emulator. What about the beta emulator for Google? I bet we could play this game on it. What was the Google beta emulator called? Damn, man, I should just play it there. I bet it'll be better optimized than this. Which one? Cost 10 stamina, but gave me a little bit of experience. I'm quitting that game. Which one? Oh, you're talking about going through Dragonair and doing that starting process? Yeah, we'll see. I'm telling you, they've made all that better. They really have made all that. So they say, right? I haven't actually played it yet. That's why I've got to play Season 1 to see whether or not I want to cover the game. Whether it's worth it. And then again, if I do cover it, if they're only paying $500 a month, then I'll probably cover something else that pays way more, that I still enjoy, like this game. Maybe this game will have a much better content creator program. Most games do. Most games have a better content creator program than what Dragonair is doing. On LD Player? Yeah, that's what I'm playing it on right now. But Google Play does have their own new PC client for all their games. And it should be a little bit better optimized than these emulators. You would think. Okay, this fight took way longer than... These elites are tough. If my group isn't dropping them quick... They're getting shields here. They're getting heals. This Frederick dude is a tank. Oh, because it was like a mock fight. We were fighting people that we're talking to now.
Friedrich, please, show some restraint.
You would go
What?
The link doesn't work? Which one? Which link are you talking about, though? I don't have a link to the game. I never posted a link to the game. I was told that the link doesn't work. You talking about the link to the PC client? Off of their main website? Hold on. This one? It's good, Sorrow. You should try it out. Silver and Blood. Come and join me on Discord. I feel like we're going to be playing this. This has surprised me with what they've actually added since beta. So far, it's really surprised me. I would give it a try. If you like the vampire, werewolf, heretic kind of stuff, aesthetics to it, you're going to enjoy this. On Google Play, this game is not available. It's available. I mean, even I downloaded it on my tablet and on my phone, my iPhone. So my tablet is Google Play, my iPhone is iOS, obviously, and then I downloaded it here on LD Player through their app store. So it's out there. For sure. And that link, did you see that link I just put out there for their main website? Did it go on the stream? It's in Europe because they have European servers as well. Huh. I don't know. What happens when you went to their official website? What happens when you went to their official website? Yeah, that link I just posted there. What happens when you go there? Let's hit play here. See, it's free to play, and for my team too later on, these elites are extremely hard. And then you got these guys in the back doing some kind of crazy like rain stuff. But right now we're wrapping them up. Like she just, I think that one girl just, yeah, she like turned them into like to where they couldn't do something for 20 seconds. My team's really OP. Even on high graphics setting on the PC client, you're playing this on PC client and the graphics look bad, and I'm playing on LD player and they look pretty decent. That's weird. That shouldn't be happening. That's why I want to play on PC client, because I was hoping I know the graphics will be a little bit better.
Hold still. Iona! We shall release them from their torment.
What do they say? Sacrifice? With black blood now transforms into a beast. At low level, its attack speed and damage will increase. Okay. Well, I remember fighting these before, and it was extremely hard. Yeah, another one came in. The one that posted works, but the one that Nightbot post doesn't work. Nightbot's posting a totally different game. It's posting a game called Mute Immortal. It says download today Mute Immortal, code STEW777 for amazing rewards. Dark Lord playable hero just released. A totally different game. Let me go to Nightbot. That's why I kept asking, what link are you talking about? I said, I haven't posted a link for this game at all. Like, I'm not sponsored to give you a link or anything for this game. I'm just playing this game because I really enjoyed beta, and it's like a fun ass game. Nightbot. That's why I was wondering where you're talking about a link all the time. Is this my YouTube Nightbot? Timers. Okay, I took that off. You shouldn't see that pop up again now. Sorry about that. That was for a sponsored stream we had last week. Yeah. Who's the best DPS right now? If you can, get Van Helsing. I mean, you're going to get what you're going to get. It's RNG. Eventually, you'll be able to pick whatever hero you want once you do a certain amount of summons. I think it was like 150. And then if you do 300, you get another pick of any SSR you want. And then at 450, you get a pick of any of the higher tiered SSRs. The ones that are like this guy that's really hard to get. But I would get Van Helsing. He's going to be really good in the wave content we have. He's awesome DPS everywhere. He's good just anywhere. He's good. As far as, because you asked about DPS. But there are going to be people that have AoE DPS, which Van Helsing can do. He can do single target DPS. He can do that wave really good, because once he keeps killing, he just keeps ramping up. And then there's going to be others that have single target damage. There's going to be others that do great AoE damage. He kind of does it all. But I'm sure we're going to use different, like any game, we're going to use different units for different game modes eventually. But for an all around best awesome one, Van Helsing. Which one is that?
No death is without regret.
Hide on Bush? Which hero is that? I don't know which one that is. Still, our boy here is doing 55 on these. But he's got a special helmet. Like, he's got a legendary helmet on, which the other ones don't have. So his damage is a little deceiving. We're not all rocking the same gear. He's got this legendary piece that nobody else has. Uh-oh. Thought we were locking up there. All right, we got a new unlock here. What is it? Blood Arena.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Let's go. I'm not scared. My team's going to be pretty good here. No, it's different. The first SSR that you get out of that first 10 summons, it's random. I've done it twice and it was different.
As you wish.
We shall release them from their torment.
Okay, she's here with this. I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. Yo, this guy's got... Why are these level 200? What? What? Oh, everybody gets capped out in arena at 200? Okay, that's actually pretty good, right? But not gear. Like, gear is going to be different. Did we get to the part... Like, does this game still have to where we can make some of our heroes stronger? Like, we only have so many charges, and we can make those charges... When do we unlock that? I remember flicking them like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, and it would enhance their abilities. You guys remember that in beta? It was actually really cool. He got dropped. Was that Van Helsing going crazy right there at the end? I think so. For a tank? That guy for a tank? I used the one that looks like an armor plated guy back in beta as my tank. He was pretty sweet. As opposed to the other guy that looks like a tree that does magic damage in the little dome. Magic damage reduction. Oh man, I didn't get to look at the... I wanted to see who did the most damage on that battle. Okay, that's my defensive team. That's fine. Total purchase limit 10 of 10.
We shall release them from their torment.
How come everybody... This must be like pre-made teams, kind of little filler teams before we fight real people at these low levels.
As you wish.
We shall release them from their torment. We shall release them from their torment.
Because she hit him for 500% and it took half his life. Yeah, Van Helsing is ridiculous because that damage that he does on a target and then it does damage around it. And then when he starts firing off like crazy. Can we see? Are you telling me there's recap in everything else we do? Like there's a recap in every single fight we do, but we can't see a recap on the arena battles? Why? Why would there not be my damage done on a damn... How silly is that? Any other game mode we do, we can sit at the end of it, we can see who did the most damage healing, but in arena we can't. It's weird. All right, I'll do some more battles before reset. via PC, right? This game, Silver and Blood, you were able to install it on PC. I hope it works. Let me know if it works. You're playing it right now? Okay, you're going to get Clive for free. Clive Jr. for free. We're going to play Gauntlet a little bit more. Play Arena some more. We'll get him maxed out.
Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past.
Some new gear. Finally get Van Helsing some gear. That'd be good. He deserves it. He's been running over here with like no gear at all. Who has the other good helmet? Her? This one is a 9 tier. Yeah, look at all that attack he's getting. That's why. Look at this attack. He's getting additional attack at 1,296 and all this HP, but that's because we had that special chest. This is only 75. Tier 3, 75 attack. Maybe we should get Van Helsing that gear. Watch, he's going to pop off crazy. Okay, that's a normal basic attack. We got a special here. Every 5 attacks, Van Helsing deals additional physical damage. Lost HP, the additional damage is capped at 80%. We can increase this. Increase it again. Again? Insufficient material. Oh, we need 52? It's different, right? Okay, that's different material for this special.
Setting the chaotic world right. Setting the chaotic world right.
More deals? Isn't this the same mystery? Oh, it's another additional, the same exact deal. These guys are gonna kill me with all these deals. All right, what time is it right now? It's almost midnight for me, guys. We've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. We did awesome summons. I'll do a summons video and put it up on my YouTube channel. I had a lot of fun doing summons in this. I think people are gonna watch this and be like, yeah. You have really good odds. At 4% chance, you have a really good odds of getting some SSRs. A lot. Wait, go back. Where were those other... We had a few more rewards to claim. I'm just not sure what kind of resource we use when the banner comes out in a couple days, because I do want to make sure we summon on that banner. But we've got a 12. We got a 10 pool right now. Let's go. Nothing. Yeah, one more. No, we didn't get the SSR, man. Sad. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna wind down. I'm gonna go to bed soon, and I'm gonna keep playing this. Actually, I can't play this on my tablet, unfortunately. I got to find out how I can play it on my tablet, because my tablet is logging into the EU servers. This is the American server, so I got to find a way to get on that one. But we'll be back on. And join me over in Discord. Come over in Discord. We're playing this, so we'll be talking about it over here in the Silver and Blood channel. We've got the leaderboards. We've got the tier list pinned. And we'll get all other resources in here pinned. And if you have any questions, just ask me and ask everybody in there. But appreciate you joining me. Download Silver and Blood. It's free. Try it out. I think you'll like it. I love this kind of... Like, what game do we have that gives us, you know, all these kind of vampires? And this kind of different aesthetic. I feel like it's different than the stuff that we played before. So it's been pretty fun.